What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Isaac of the Dead, with another nocturnal video. It's getting dark enough outside that we can have a nocturnal video. But I saw Snow White, Disney's new Snow White movie recently, and this is sort of a part one review for that. Maybe a part one to several parts, because I gotta monetize the shit out of this, because I've been way behind. Life's got me busy. I couldn't keep up with every single piece of news that came out about Rachel Zegler over the past 2 years. I honestly didn't give a fuck until I eventually did see this movie, and now that I have a giant clump of cells, a giant clump of material to go off of here, I'm finally going to roast and monetize Rachel Zegler. Because I've been behind on it. I haven't been on the loop with it. So we're going to watch this cringe compilation and react to it and see how it holds up against the actual movie. So spoilers, if you haven't seen the movie, not likely that you will, but this reaction is sort of a part one to my ultimate review for Snow White. What a piece of shit movie that was. But let's get right into it, shall we? Let's see what Rachel Zegler has to say.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story.
So yeah, the 1937 thing, yeah, it is pretty evident when you actually watch the OG movie. But that gives it some charm. So grow up, Rachel.
With a guy who literally stalks her.
Guy doesn't stalk her in that movie. And in this one, he kind of does. In the original movie, the guy doesn't stalk her. If anything, you're talking about the huntsman who tries to kill her. But you would know that if you watched the movie. But in this one, in the new Snow White, yeah, the guy kind of does stalk her. Just a teeny weensy bit. Just a teeny weensy bit.
Weird.
Weird. No wonder. People want to punch this little child in their face. Like, bro, cringe shit. What is this? Hold on. What is this?
Evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird.
That is thumbnail magic right there, bro. That is thumbnail magic.
So we didn't do that this time.
So no prince, or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because.
But it is, though. You spent 5 minutes doing a musical where people were, you and the other dude were staring each other in the eyes, doing googly eyes. It's some cringe fest before y'all were making out in front of the dwarves. I remember, I saw it. I didn't pay for it, but I saw it. I regret that I did.
Because, like, we cast a guy in the movie.
Hey guys, and
Wow. Sexist much? I can't even talk right now. This chick. Holy shit. And now we got Israel and Palestine having ceasefire negotiations right here.
Welcome to the Celebrity Expert, your number one source for all things TV shows and celebrities. And in today's video, we are going to explain the controversy surrounding the Snow White movie and everything that you need to know.
She's so focused on becoming the leader that her father tells her that she can be.
LOL. This movie was more about fighting fascism than it was about adapting the original 1937 movie. Yeah, so becoming the leader her father told her to be, that is definitely in the movie, yes, but not in the original, in this one, in the new one.
And she's really trying to find the courage to stand up to the evil queen and
LMAO.
how to find her own agency and rule a kingdom. And
But she doesn't rule in the end. She's still a child. We kind of skip over the part where she rules. You know, we skip over that. It's the end of the movie, and thank God it ends, but that's the part that they skip over, and they never tell us how shit of a leader she is. Because if anything, Asmongold was on point with this. The message of the movie, if it's all about female empowerment, you know, the message of the movie is, as soon as a man dies that was the king, he was the leader, as soon as he died, everything went to shit because a woman took over, and then everything was fascist tyranny because the woman was taking over. So how's it any different if this small, Latina child or Latinx child takes over the kingdom? How's it going to be any different? It'd probably be worse.
she meets so many incredible people along the way. And maybe she finds love, maybe she finds friendship, but really what's important is that she finds her own voice.
LMAO. She's not the Little Mermaid. She doesn't need a voice. You know what I like about the original? Snow White, when she, breaks and enters into the dwarf's house, she immediately sees that the place is shit. And she's like, all right, I got to start cleaning and cooking for the men who live here. And it's like, hey, misogyny at work, but hey, that's the good kind of misogyny, am I right?
Before we begin with this video, here's a quick and easy question for you all. Can you all tell us when the movie Snow White is going to release? If you know the right answer, let us know in the comment section down below.
It already released.
Or stick to the end of the video, which is when I'm going to reveal the answer to this question.
This space battle made video game history. Thousands of players.
I didn't realize I'd have to make a PowerPoint today, kids. Sorry.
Reading lines. And then our director, Mark Webb, on Zoom was like, and then Dopey's gonna look at you and whistle. And I took a pause and realized what I was auditioning for. And then it became like, I will elbow everyone out of the way to play the part. But it was very sweet. And it was a very short audition process for me.
Disney's
Short, LMAO.
upcoming live-action version of Snow White has somehow managed to become controversial despite the fact that it has not come out yet. And if you're wondering why, fair warning, you're about to enter an entire discourse. All videos of Rachel talking about Snow White have resurfaced on TikTok and people are taking issue
Are you a telemarketer? I'm asking for a friend.
with her comments. This has led to a larger and somewhat exhausting conversation with conservatives complaining that Disney movies are becoming too woke.
I have to pretend like, oh, God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how often are you in line for the Snow White ride?
I'm a narcissist.
That we can agree on, young lady. That we can agree on.
I don't know. It's always like my publicist Ashton was with me the last time it happened, and I was like, God, I hope no one, because every time they come up to me, I'm always online for this freaking ride.
There's also backlash to the backlash as fans defend Rachel from the mess. So yeah, it's a lot. But if you feel like engaging in this discourse, here's a quick breakdown. First up, Rachel's
A lot of people think she's attractive, and she's like cute, kinda, but the attitude, that is a boner killer. The attitude is a boner killer, dog. So it brings out all the ugliness in her. And she's not even fuckable at that point. Whenever you start to become unlikable, you become unfuckable. And that's a problem. That's a problem. I'm starting to think this isn't the video that I thought it would be.
interviews. In an old interview with Entertainment Weekly, Rachel said the original Snow White is extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power and what a woman is fit for in the world.
I just get to pinch myself every day because I am the biggest Disney fan that I know. Whether it comes to parks, the movies, Pixar, Disney Plus, all the Disney Channel shows, I've been obsessed my whole life. So I feel very, very blessed to be playing Snow White so much.
Wonderful. And then tell us about playing opposite, Gal Gadot. What do you think about her take as the evil queen?
She's terrifying. She's terrifying. It's going to shock audiences how she can really tap into that evil queen.
No, she overplays it. She's terrible. Gal Gadot can't sing for shit. And she overacts like this is a stage play. Terrifying, no. No.
It's really, really wonderful, and we had a lot of fun.
And in a separate old interview, Rachel noted that in the original Snow White, there's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird, so we didn't do that this time. She also said that the new version is really not about the love
I feel like this isn't the video that I wanted to watch.
story at all, but focuses on Snow White's inner journey that she goes on to find her true self. At this same red carpet event, Rachel also said her Snow White is not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be and the leader that her late father told her that she could be.
Difficult question. Scar, love Scar, because that's like some pure evil. Like he really, really kills that guy. He kills Mufasa. That's crazy. Claude Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, because it's really nasty.
I feel like this is more of a puff piece trying to flatter Rachel Zegler, while our telemarketer friend is explaining what she actually says that gets people riled up. But as I think we could skip here, there's a lot we could probably skip. This isn't the video I thought it would be. And I was like, look, this was part of the backlash right here. These bandits, that's Antifa. That is literally Fantasyland Antifa. Straight up. These set photos, Disney lied literally about all of this shit. Disney lied about the set photo. Oh my god, this fucking thing. Dumb. Oh my god.
7 politically
stupid.
correct champions, the Daily Mail. Not every woman is a leader. Not every woman wants to be a leader.
see
Not
this.
every woman
Get
wants
outta
or craves power, and that's okay. It's not anti-feminist to want to fall in love and to want to get married, to want to stay at home, to want to be a
Everybody's reception of it being so excited and screaming and cheering is so, it just fills
This
your
is what I
heart.
get for not editing my videos. I find shit that I guess I didn't do my research on. I fuck up a lot. Anyway, I guess that's short enough that I could end it here because this video is nothing but a puff piece to try and fluff up Rachel Zegler, which is bullshit. So this is part 1 of my Snow White review. We're going to call it there. Don't smoke crack, but I will be back with a part 2, probably a part 3, however long it takes to monetize this shit because I need to make money off of my suffering. All right?